dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out and I'll lay your ship bare. See, I'll leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. The scars of your love remind me of.
What about the land? What did she say? Did you talk to the realtor? Well, yeah. What about it, though? Where are your notes? Your notes. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I saw you with a pencil. So, right. Well, the easement. Did she say easement? Well, what is that? Is it a term of art? Term of art. Are we bound by it? Well, what did she say? Okay, talk to her again. Did you talk to Jerry? Get Jerry to come over there and talk to her. Yes. Yeah, the yard for the boy, that's the entire point. No, I did not tell her to come in. Yes. Okay, just get her to show you the basement and I will be there in 10 or 15 minutes. Okay? I love you. Goodbye. I'm sorry.
What is a term of art?
I'm sorry?
What is a term of art?
Is that what you want to talk about?
To talk about?
Hmm? What?
No.
Wait, let's take the message on this, shall we, Carol? All right, when you have something which must be broached, don't you think that...
Don't I think?
Huh?
Did I say something wrong?
No, you're absolutely right. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm a bit rushed, as you can see. What is a term of art? Well, a term of art seems to mean a term which has come through its use to mean something more specific than what its words would, to someone not acquainted with them, indicate. That's what I think a term of art would mean.
You don't know what it means.
Well, I'm not sure that I know what it means. You see, it's one of those things, perhaps you've had them, where you look them up or you have someone explain them to you and you say, aha, but then you immediately forget.
You don't do that.
I don't?
No, you don't do that.
Oh, what, like forget
You don't forget
things?
things, no.
No, everybody does that.
No, why would they?
Because, I don't know, it doesn't interest them.
No.
Yeah, I think so, though.
No.
Yeah. I'm sorry I was distracted.
You don't have to say that to me.
No, you paid me the compliment, all right, or the obeisance of coming here, and I find that I'm at a standstill. I find, one moment, in regards to your
You're buying a new house.
No, let's get on with it.
Get on?
No, look, believe me, I know how potentially humiliating I have no desire other than to help you, but I won't even say but.
No,
I'll just say that as I go over...
I'm just trying to pass.
Yes, I understand, but it seems like some basic missed communication.
No, I bought your book, I read your book.
Yes.
I don't understand it.
Well, look.
No, I don't, it's difficult for me, like, a lot of the language and,
I'm sorry,
things
I don't
you
think
say,
that's true.
But it is true.
No, I think...
No, it is true.
I think you're angry.
Why would I be angry?
I'll tell you what, look, you're an incredibly bright girl, okay? You're incredibly bright. You have no problem. Who's kidding who?
It's true, I have a lot of problems. I come from a different social and a different economic, but when I came to this school, does that mean nothing?
Look, I think the ideas contained in this work express the author's feelings in a way that he intended based on his results. What can that mean?
That's that I can do.
Well, then perhaps this course isn't...
No, I have to pass it.
Well, I'm just saying that...
No, I have to pass this course.
How?
Look, I do everything that I'm told. You told me to buy your book and read your book, and I bought your book and I read it.
Yeah.
And everything that you do, I do it.
Look, I'm
everything.
I'm not your father.
Did you just say you're my father?
No, in class Hello? No, I can't talk now, Jared. No, I'm busy. I'm with a student. Can you call me back? Thank you. Thanks. What can I do? What do you want me to do? We're two people, okay?
Help me.
Both of whom have subscribed to... How can I help you?
Well, how can I go back in there and tell them the grades that I'm getting?
Look, what do you want me to... Tell me what you want me to do.
Teach me.
I'm trying to teach you.
No. Look.
Look, maybe, want to discuss the book? I don't know,
I read
something.
your book. I read your book. I don't understand it.
Whoa. Okay, what about it don't you understand?
Any of it. Like when you talk about virtual warehousing of the young.
Okay, virtual warehousing of the young. If we artificially prolong adolescence,
What about
then,
the curse of modern education?
Look, it's just a course and it's just a book.
No,
and
no. It's there are people out there who came here to be helped, to know something that they didn't know, and to what do they say? To get on in the world, and I can't do that if I'm failing, and I don't understand. I don't understand any of it, and I walk around from day until night with this one thought in my head: I'm stupid.
Nobody thinks you're stupid.
No, what am I then? What am I?
I think you're angry, and many people are. And although I sympathize with your concerns, and I wish I had the time. This was not a previously scheduled meeting, and I have an appointment. Now I have an appointment with my wife and with a realtor.
Do you think that I'm stupid?
No, I do not.
You do. You said it.
No, I did not.
You did.
When? No,
You
I
said
did
it.
not, and I never would say that to a student. And
You
I'm
said,
offended.
what can that mean? What can that mean?
What did that mean to you?
That meant that I'm stupid and I'll never learn, and that's what that meant, and you're right.
No, listen.
But then what am I doing here when nobody wants me and nobody tells me anything, and I sit in the corner and I sit in the back and everyone's talking about concepts and precepts, and what are you talking about? And I read your book, and they said, fine, go in that class, because you talked about responsibility to the young, and I don't know what that means, that I'm failing.
Look.
But you know what? Flunk me out of it. All of it. It's garbage. I don't care. The ideas contained in this work express the author's feelings. I know what I am, Professor. You don't have to tell me. I know what I am.
Look, sit down, please.
Why?
Can you sit down? I want to tell you something.
Why?
Just sit down. I want to tell you a story about myself. Do you mind? Please sit down. Thank you. See, I was brought up to think myself stupid. Okay, that's what I want to tell you. Exactly what I said. I was brought up, and my earliest and most persistent memories are being told that I was stupid. All right, you have such intelligence. Can't you understand? I couldn't understand.
What?
The simplest problem was beyond me. It was a mystery.
What was a mystery?
How people learned, how I can learn. I used to speak of the real people, and the real people, who were they? They were the people other than myself, the capable people, the people who could learn, retain information, all that garbage. And I saw you in class when we were speaking of the concepts.
And I couldn't understand any of them.
Well, then that's my fault, and that's not yours. And that's not just verbiage, that's what I firmly hold to be the truth. And I owe you an apology.
Why?
And I suppose I've had some things on my mind. I mean, buying a new house.
People said that you were stupid?
Yes.
When?
I'll tell you when, throughout my life. And perhaps they've stopped, but I heard them continue.
What did they say?
Well, they said I was incompetent, do you see? And when I'm tested, the very feelings of my youth, of the subject of education, come up, and I feel unprepared. And I feel that I must fail.
Then you do fail. You have to, don't you?
Look, this pilot is flying the plane, right? Pilot, he's flying the plane, and he thinks, oh my God, my mind's been drifting. Oh my God, what kind of cursed imbecile am I that I, with this charged with this so precious cargo of life, would allow my thoughts to wander? How deluded are those who put their trust in me? Why was I born? And so on, etc. And then he crashes the plane.
But he could just...
Exactly. He could just say, I had a thought I did not like. But now it's... That's right. Now it's time to put my attention, do you see? It's not magic. This is what I've learned, all right? You are going to be frightened when faced with what may or may not be, but what you're going to perceive as a test. And everything within you is going to think these two things. I must, but I can't. And you will think, why was I born to be the laughingstock of a world in which everyone is better than I, in which I'm entitled to nothing, and in which I cannot learn?
Is that what I have?
Well, I don't know if I put it that way. I'm just talking to you the way I would talk to my son. All right? The way I wish someone had talked to me, and I don't know how to do that other than to be personal.
But why would you want to be personal with me?
See, that's what I'm saying. We can only interpret the behavior of others through the screen we create. Hello? Yes, I know. This is important too. Yeah, I'm with the student. Look, I told you I was going to be there, and the sooner I'm done, the sooner I'll be there, okay? Look, you're just delaying progress right now. Look, I will be there, all right? We're not going to lose the house. Calm down. You're not going to cry. Calm down. I'm going to be there as soon as I'm done, okay? I'm going to get there. Bye. I'm sorry.
What was that?
Well, there were some problems, as there usually are, with the final agreements to the new house.
You're buying a new house.
That's right.
Because of your promotion?
Well, I suppose that's right, yes.
And why did you stay here with me?
Stay here?
When we should have gone?
Well, because I like you.
You like me?
Yes.
Why?
Well, I suppose we're similar. Yes.
You said that everyone has problems.
Everybody has problems, yeah.
You do?
Well, yes.
With what?
Well, you're right. You're absolutely right. If we're going to take off the artificial stricture of teacher and student, why should my problems be more of a mystery than yours? Yeah, I have problems, as you saw, with my wife, with work.
With work?
Yes.
Would you tell me?
All right. See, I came late to teaching, and I called you to think, hey, you know, what is education really? Like, is it some kind of arbitrary emblem that you place upon people? Like, what is the practicality of schooling? You know, and I used to resent the extra formal teachers and the things they would say and how they thought of themselves as higher and mightier than the rest. Yeah, and I used to tell myself I would never become one of them. And I fought everything within me to become the exact opposite of what they were. Become a teacher who has taught things that could resonate throughout life. And
you wrote a book about it. I
wrote a book about it. And you know, when everything's over and you know and I want to leave a legacy of higher education to my students, the people whose minds that I have reached, you know, when everything's done. And that's really the problem I have with work.
Really?
Lots of people, they're not comfortable with my teaching style. So, yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna leave. I'll go to your class on Monday, bright and early, 9:30 a.m. It'll be great.
Yeah.
We'll talk about children.
Children?
Yes, children, because they learn things.
Okay.
They find it very important to...
She was more like a beauty queen from a movie screen. I said don't mind, but what do you mean? I am the one. who would dance on the floor and around. She said, I am the one who would dance on the floor.